Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Lucy Goosey or Kyle, and welcome to another week of the UPL, the Universal Pokemon League, here on the channel. This week we are taking on Team Twice Bryce and Joshy Poo, but we're taking on Dragon Rider and Coach Bryce of that team. Last week I'm just showing you guys our results. We took on the Swords of Justice, and Mandy ended up beating Hubie in a great upset victory. Although Hubie hasn't had the greatest start to the season, he's a great coach. He went 11-0 in the regular season last season, and Mandy was able to pick up a big win over him, so that was awesome. Jake beat Byron, which moves Jake up to 4-0, and we beat Devil, which moves us to 4-0. So Jake and I are both at the top of the leaderboard as far as teams, or as far as individuals go, and our team is at the very top of the leaderboard. But like I said, we're going up against Twice Bryce and Joshy Poo this week. That is their team name, as of course we're Team Eclipse, and they haven't had the greatest start to the season, and I think the person that we're facing actually had a 0-4 record at this point of our match. The captain is Politoads, Pendleton Politoads. If you guys remember Polly, we actually faced him in the championship of last season, and I believe their other member is Kid Icarus. So we're going to be taking them on today, and I'm going to go over my team real quick so you guys know what I'm bringing, and then we'll get into the battle. Alrighty guys, so here is my team. You guys can see everything I'm bringing on the left side of the screen, but I'll just show you the sets that I'm bringing. So we got Hariyama this week. Leftover has got Thick Fat so that it can take hits from, fire types or ice types. I'm trying to remember the exact Pokemon that he had on his team that I wanted to take hits from. Of course, none of them he actually brought, but there was something on his team that I wanted to have Thick Fat for, or else I would have ran something different. But we've got Bullet Punch, Knockoff, Close Combat, and Toxic. Toxic is going to be really nice to wear down things like the Blissey and stuff like that. The Close Combat's going to be able to hit the Blissey pretty hard. Next Pokemon we're bringing Salazar, the Mega Gyarados, with Substitute, Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Crunch. We can set up the Substitute on the Blissey if it tries to Toxic us, and then set up a couple Dragon Dances, and hopefully sweep from there. With Waterfall and Crunch, we can put in a lot of work against the team. Next Pokemon we are bringing is Hot Hands, and this is a really interesting Rotom Heat this week. We've got max HP, some defense and some special defense, but mainly in defense, and then we've got enough special attack to kill a Mega Diancie that's uninvested after rocks with Hidden Power Steel. Very, very specific. We've got the Charty Berry because it's going to go for the Diamond Storm. We'll live the Diamond Storm, hit it back with the Hidden Power Steel, and should be able to take down the Mega Diancie. That is my plan for this. Other stuff, it's like really just to break down some walls and stuff, and get initiative. So next we're bringing a Choice Scarf Jirachi. It's going to help us a lot, especially to hopefully kill Kartana, because we've got the Fire Punch on there. If Kartana's Scarf, then unfortunately we're going to have to take a hit before we hit it. But U-Turn helps us get initiative. This match is really about getting initiative to set up and sweep with Mega Gyarados, but also just to wear things down. We've got Iron Head, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, as you guys can see right there. Ice Punch should hit Thundurus and a couple of other things on his team. We've got not max attack, but I wanted to have some defense there so that we could take a few hits. I'm going to look at his team real quick just to see what I was trying to take a hit from. It must have been some sort of hit from Kartana or a knockoff from a Pokemon that he didn't bring. But anyways, next Pokemon I'm bringing is Solid Snake, our Steelix with Leftovers, Stealth Rocks, Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Toxic. Stone Edge is there to hit the Thundurus because this is my main switch in the Thundurus, and I think that he might, maybe I can get him with the Stone Edge at some point, because I don't know if he's going to think I can hit him with anything else. But we've got the Toxic there for Blissey as well, just so Blissey can't switch in for free and get rocks up for us, or for him. We've got basically max defense, but a little bit of attack right there so that we can Oko the Thundurus after rocks. And then we have Tapu Fini with Leftovers, Taunt, Nature's Madness, Surf, Ice Beam. Essentially the same set that I brought against the Chansey in week 3 from Rock Hands. Taunt, Nature's Madness, Surf, but instead of Moonblast I have Ice Beam, just so that I can hit the Thundurus. We've got almost max HP with a lot of special attack and a little bit of speed to outspeed a couple things trying to speed creep me. And that's basically it. So that is what we've got for this week, and I'll see you guys in the battle. Alrighty guys, we are here with the match. You guys can see the team he brought. You've been able to see it on the bottom of the screen this whole time. But anyways, this is going to be the match right here. Obviously, he brought a really great wall core with Blissey, Cresselia, and Araquanid. It's really tough to break those down, and so hopefully Mega Gyarados is going to be able to sweep through them with its setup from Dragon Dance. But Araquanid is definitely a problem, and Cresselia could be difficult if we're not able to get it with the Toxic. So anyways, I'm just going to hit the play button right here as he leads off with the Araquanid, and I'm going to lead off with my Hariyama. I'm going to go immediately into Tapu Fini. I don't know why it was really speedy there, but Tapu Fini is going to help us take down this Araquanid, and I'm just going to go for the Nature's Madness as he's actually going to reveal Poison Jab, which is a great bring on his part. Didn't do super great damage, but it was, you know, pretty good for him. He goes for the rest, which we're in Misty Terrain, so he can't rest up, which is really nice. And he's actually going to switch out into Blissey. So I'm going to get my rocks up right here, which is going to be really nice. However, the Misty Terrain is going to end, so it's going to allow him to rest up. I should have switched out in the Tapu Fini to put that Misty Terrain back up, but I really wanted to get a Toxic off, and I completely forgot that he was going to go for rest. So really bad play on my end, but we're going to be able to get some okay damage off with the Stone Edge, as I'm going to go out into Tapu Fini now. And he's actually going to take another Train of Sleep. So we're going to be able to get a Nature's Madness off, which I believe he goes for the Poison Jab right here. And I don't know why I went for Taunt. I probably should have gone for Nature's Madness. That was not a smart play on my end. But anyways, we're going to get the Nature's Madness off, which he expected us to switch out there, but we're going to stay in. And Araquanid has just been sitting on this field now for a ton of turns, but we're finally going to be able to go out into our Hot Hands and force him out. And he's going to go out into Blissey, which is nice because it gives us a bunch of opportunities to do some things. And I'm just going to go into my Hariyama, and we're going to get a nice close combat off on the Cresselia. Actually, I go for knockoff. Okay, yeah. I go for knockoff. Get rid of the Lumberry, so now we can Toxic it at any point, and he's going to go for the Moonlight, which is a good prediction on his part, because we couldn't have killed it anyways. But he's going to go out into his Blissey, which is a strange play because we just kill it with Iron Head, as he now goes out into Thundurus, expecting the Dark Pulse to come out. I switch out just because I don't want to take a Dark Pulse, but he does for Thunderbolt, so it's nice that we were able to do that. And now he's going to go out in a Araquanid. We missed the Stone Edge, so this time I make the right play. Go out in the Fini on the rest, so it doesn't work. And this Araquanid is finally gone. Finally. It just was completely sitting there doing absolutely everything to my team, just wearing everything down. So Kartana's going to come out right here. I have a pretty good switch in with Rotom, except Rotom doesn't take Sacred Swords super well, and I can't Will-O-Wisp it. I don't actually remember if I brought Will-O-Wisp or not, but I go for the Pain Split right here as the Mega Diancie comes out, and here it is, the Charty Berry into the Hidden Power Steel, and it lives on 1. Dang it! I was like, no, my whole prep, and it was a roll there, and I was just like, no, you gotta be kidding me. So, unfortunately, Rotom, with the Charty Berry and the Hidden Power Steel, didn't get the kill, which was just terrible. But he's going to go out into Kartana here, go for the Sacred Sword. Really nice to see that it doesn't do super great damage, and now I think I just keep going for the Earthquakes as he's going to switch out into his Thundurus. Actually, no, I get the nice playoff. Expecting him to switch out, I go for the Toxic, which I feel like was a pretty good play. Reveals the Superpower, which is going to do a lot, but we're actually going to be able to take down this Thundurus, which means that Solid Snake should be able to 1v1 the rest of the team, but Hoobi's going to come out, the Kartana, he named it after Hoobi, and go for the Leaf Blade, as we're going to take it down to 12%, but if it's able to kill us right here, I was like, you know what, we might not be able to win this game, so I'm going to go out into my Scarf Jirachi, and it is a Scarf Kartana, so if he would have crit us there, it might have been over for us, but we're going to be able to kill the Kartana, and now at this point, our Gyarados can take down the Cresselia. So, it was a really good match. We do get the 6-0, but it was a lot closer than it seemed because that Kartana could have completely destroyed my whole team. Because it was going for Leaf Blade, it would have had to switch out because my Rotom could take a Leaf Blade. But yeah, it could have destroyed my whole team there at the end. So, really lucky that it didn't. But really lucky that I didn't see my whole team. And I thought Bryce played really well. But we get another 6-0 2 weeks in a row, which is really nice. And yeah, I just think Bryce played really well. He has been having a bad season, but that match could have gone either way at the end right there. He played really well. He broke down a lot of my Pokemon. Like Rotom was down to like 20%, and Fini was down to like 20%, and Steelix. So he definitely could have swept there at the end with Kartana, and that really scared me. So anyways, that's going to do it for this week. We do go up to 5-0 on the season, which is really nice. We're getting a great start off to this season. And next week we go up against Calixto, who started off 3-0 but has lost the last 2 games, so now it's 3-2. So that should be an interesting match. But anyways, hopefully you guys did all enjoy this week of the UPL. I'm out for now. Peace.